Tastes like they've been frozen for a long time.
I wouldn't put that in because you literally see them when you're standing making the fries.
Yeah, because they haven't to defrost them.
No, like from fresh potatoes.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
You might want to change that.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Good morning. It is 7:20 a.m. We got to LA yesterday afternoon. And in this video, I'm gonna film everything that I ate in LA. Every time I go to LA, I talk about the food that I had. And this is my third time in LA now. So I have some places that I want to go back to, but also try some new places. And you know the places that I go back to are my favorite places, so you know they're going to be good. And I hope that this is like the ultimate food guide for if you're visiting LA, because I feel like I know what I'm doing now. Like I know where to go, I know what to eat. I feel like this video will really force me to expand my vocabulary, because it's so boring to watch food reviews and they say like, oh, it's good, or just give like a general review. But I want to describe the food so well that it feels like you're eating it with me. I'm going to be using a ranking system from 0 to 10. 0 is you couldn't pay me to eat that again, and 10 is wow, I can't wait to eat this again. Anyway, it's early in the morning and I'm starving, so let's go grab breakfast. So the first place we're going to for breakfast is called Urth Caffe. It is a cafe that serves breakfast and lunch, I believe, and it's usually super busy, but because it's early in the morning, I'm hoping it's fine. And I believe there's a few across LA, but we're going to one that's like a 5-minute drive from downtown. I'm actually so hungry, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I'm jet lagged and it's like dinner time in the UK right now, but every time I come to LA, I wake up starving, like starving. As I don't usually have that in the UK. So it's like, it's weird. I feel like jet lag really messes up my eating pattern. But yeah, I'm so ready to eat. One of the first breakfast places that we went to was Urth Caffe. They are known for their breakfast and their brunches, but also their coffee. And it is also a very LA place to go to. It's actually where Addison Rae filmed that video where she's like dancing outside, and she's like, oh, hold on a second, like let me film this TikTok.
Can I take a picture with you? Oh yeah, of course. Here, let me do this TikTok really quick. Yeah, I'll get out of it.
I love Addison. I'm not making fun of her. I'm just showing you how LA this place is. But yeah, anyways, we came back here like 10,000 times because, spoiler alert, this place is a solid, I want to say 9.5. I'm going to say 9.5. This place is 9.5. I loved it. And let me list some reasons to why I loved it. The ingredients are so fresh, so fresh. Like you can taste the food is super good quality, and you also get very decent portion sizes with what you pay for. And it's very healthy too. Like I felt very full, but also very fulfilled after eating the food here. They also have a menu that really suits what I love, like avocado toast, different types of eggs, different types of toast. Like I also had like a salmon dish. Yeah, I loved it here. And just to get into what I had, I tried their chocolate hazelnut cake, which was okay. It was just a little bit too, I want to say, hazelnutty and too soft. I would have preferred it more dense. I had the avocado toast, which the bread they served the avocado toast on is called English buckwheat, was sensational. That bread, give me a loaf of it. The avocado was obviously perfect. And then we went back the next day, and this time they gave me a coffee literally the size of my head. It was huge, but to me, I love a big coffee. Like I love a big coffee, especially because I'm such an iced coffee lover. And I also got an omelette with mushroom and salsa, and some bread on the side. But honestly, it was just too much cheese. It was so much cheese. So if I got this dish again, I would get it without the cheese. And the side salad was good. I don't know what they do with it, but they make it really nice. And yeah, we went there, I want to say around 6 times, maybe more. We were in LA for 2 weeks. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this place, and I honestly can't wait to go back because I don't think we have a London equivalent of a place like this.
Good morning! Today we are going to Cafe Feliz. It was recommended to me by my best friend, who said that they are famous for their breakfast burrito. It's like really thick and like juicy, and they have like loads of stuff in it. But they also have really good looking like pancakes, and it looks like almost diner style food in a cafe. So I'm super excited. I'm super hungry, super #starving. And what I would recommend, that if you're coming to LA, I actually wouldn't say to go to like the bougie breakfast places, because they're usually overpriced and not that good. And we kind of had that experience last time where we paid $70 for like the most average breakfast I've ever had in my life. And so if you're in LA, I would actually recommend that you stick to diners and cafes for breakfast, because you're going to get more for the price you pay.
With this place being famous for the breakfast burrito, obviously that's what I had to get. I believe this burrito comes with scrambled eggs, black beans, cheese, salsa, and avocado, wrapped in a flour tortilla. And you also get 2 little dips on the side, which I'm pretty sure was a type of salsa, and like a chipotle aioli / mayo. And you can see in this first bite here, this wrap was so soft. It just melts in your mouth. I don't know what they did with that tortilla, but they cooked it to perfection. It was so soft, and the ingredients all together, like all the flavors really meshed together, especially like the saltiness of the bacon with like the softness of the eggs, and the avocado was perfectly seasoned and ripened too. And the sauces you get on the side, oh my god, especially that chipotle mayo. Wow, that was a heavenly combination. But I actually ended up eating only half of this because this is a thick burrito, like half of it, and I was so full. However, if you love a breakfast burrito, I would 100% recommend this to you. It was so good. I would give it a 8 out of 10. The next day we headed over to Silver Lake, where you can find Millie's Cafe. And this is an American brunch and breakfast place. I ordered a date cardamom latte. I had this with coconut milk, and it was okay. Like, the coffee wasn't burnt and it was smooth, but there was something missing from it. And then let me tell you, we got a feast. I ended up getting some spinach eggs with pine nuts and fruit on the side. And I also ended up getting the French toast with Nutella and fruit. When it comes to breakfast, I always struggle because I always want both. Like, I want both sweet and savory, especially when I'm traveling. The spinach omelette was disappointing. I feel like it was more spinach than egg, and I kind of ate around the spinach. It wasn't seasoned too well. Like, I put hot sauce on it to try to save it, but it made it worse. I just wouldn't eat this again. When it came to the French toast was good, but it was very traditional French toast. There was nothing in it that was making it stand out. However, all the sugar was perfect. The French toast was brioche and it was soft, and I finished that. The bill came to around $88, which seems like a lot, but we both got a lot, so I'd say this is quite standard for LA. We also came back here around 2 more times because it's just so easy and the portions are great, the staff are really lovely, and so we came back. I had a similar experience with our second time there, where the food was just okay, and so I would give Millie's Diner a 6 out of 10. And I'm just going to list on the side here my top dishes from Millie's.
Good morning. It's Thanksgiving morning here in LA today. and we are going to Porto's because it's one of the only places open in LA right now for breakfast. I know they do a lot of cake, they do Latin food as well. Everyone else had the same idea today, to go to Porto's and get breakfast, get a cake, whatever. So the queue was so long, but it actually went really fast. It was like 20-30 minutes, I want to say. So I accidentally got Porto's cold brew, which has milk in it, so I had to get another cold brew. So now I've got two, and this one is just a traditional cold brew. This tastes like, you know, you can buy those pre-bought Starbucks drinks in like the alleys and like, not alleys, the aisles in Tesco, Sainsbury's, whatever, the like pre-made Starbucks drinks. This is exactly what this tastes like. It tastes a little bit bitter, but it's what you expect from a cold brew, and this is like super sweet. What I want to do, I want to drink a little bit more of this and pour a little bit of this in here, and then it's just going to be the perfect sweetness level. For the food, I ended up getting the chocolate chip cookie. Look how homemade this looks. It just looks so homemade. It smells really good too. The guacamole, egg, cheese, croissant. You can see here. I'm not usually a croissant girl, but I love having eggs for breakfast, and this was like the only thing that had eggs in it. But why does a croissant not smell good? Croissants always smell so good. Croissants just work with eggs and avocado and cheese. This is such a good combination. So the egg is a scrambled egg in it, so you don't get any of the gooiness if you're not into that. And the cheese, I think it's Jack Swiss cheese. So it has like a little bit of a nutty taste to it. It's really good. And then you've got fresh guac, which is, I'm pretty sure, with tomato and onions. It's like a salsa in a guac. And it complements the avocado super, super well. And you can see like they're very generous with the egg, so it's not like they're stingy on any of the ingredients. All the ingredients are like perfectly filled, and the croissant is perfect. It's like buttery and a little bit toasted, and it's like the perfect amount. Only thing is, it is a little bit flaky. Now, let's try chocolate chip cookie. Wow. It has a dryness to it, but for the most part, it's just chewy. And chewy and a little fudgy. Really good. I like it. I don't know if I'd get it again, but it's good for like if you just want your regular cookie. That was a solid breakfast. I actually would do the croissant again. The cookie was okay. I'm not sure if I get it again. This is just your traditional cold brew. I'm gonna say 7.5 because the croissant was really good. I would recommend it for their sandwiches because they had a lot of good looking sandwiches. This isn't the only sandwich that caught my eye, and so I would go back to try more of that.
One of the first places we went to for dinner was a Japanese spot in Little Tokyo downtown called Kouraku. This place is supposed to mimic a authentic Japanese restaurant, and so my expectations for this place were quite high. I ordered a katsu curry and we shared some pork dumplings on the side. Obviously it came with miso soup and I ate that up. I love miso soup. It was so good. It was perfect. I ordered some kimchi, and the kimchi was actually very nice. It was well seasoned, it was a good texture, and I probably would order kimchi here again. Moving on to the katsu curry. So the katsu curry was good. It was a standard katsu curry, but to me it was a little too heavy on the stomach and it had a little bit too much curry sauce. In terms of the dumplings, they were fine. Like, they were a standard dumpling. I know I'm not being very descriptive, but it's hard for me because I just think it was okay. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't a 10 out of 10. So yeah, speaking of the rating, I would probably give this restaurant a 6.5 out of 10. And I probably wouldn't go back, especially as we actually went to another Japanese restaurant, which might be a 10 out of 10. So stay on the video to find out what that Japanese restaurant was. Good evening. I'm not doing that. Hey guys. Hey guys. Good evening. It is around 5 p.m. and we are finally going to the place that you need to visit when you're in LA, and that is In-N-Out. In-N-Out is only available in LA or like the West Coast, something like that. And I never have tried it despite being in LA like 3 times already. So today is the day that we're gonna try In-N-Out. And honestly, my expectations are really low because it looks quite dry on pictures. Like, sure, it's an aesthetic burger, but it looks kind of dry. And so expectations are low. At the In-N-Out, and it was just so chaotic in there, and the total ended up being like $16, and we only got fries, 2 drinks, 2 burgers. We got the fries, which are so pale and like soggy. Tastes like McDonald's fries. So they taste like they look. And they're super salty. They're addictive because I think they're salty and it's potato. Duh, it's gonna be good, but yeah, I wouldn't gag for these. Honestly, fries, I'll finish them, but they're getting like a 4 out of 10. So I ended up getting the regular cheeseburger instead of the double. So you can see she is kind of skinny. The meat is so thin, it's crazy. It's like more bun than meat than anything. You can see there's like no meat in that. I mean, it's good, but it tastes like a regular burger. It doesn't come close to Five Guys, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't. The bun is soft. It's doing something. And there isn't like too much cheese, which is good for me. But it's just a little lackluster. And not much is happening. I don't know if I would get it again. I think it's definitely overrated, that's for sure. Honestly, I think I'd give it like a... Honestly, everything's like a 4 out of 10. I'm just like super underwhelmed. It's not, it's overrated and it's not doing much. And it's just a burger. Like, it's just a burger. I guess it's worth the price though. Like, price point is low, so the quality is... Every Sunday in LA, you'll find Smorgasburg Market open 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. Entry is free, there's loads of food stands, there's a DJ, it's a vibe, it's a fun place to go and I would recommend it. However, for this day, we went to specifically try Miya Miya, which is a Jordanian food store. Their specialty is their chicken shawarma wrap and their fries. As you can see, the queue is super long. I think from the moment we started waiting till we had the food, it took us around 40 to 50 minutes to get our food. I also grabbed a raspberry lemonade from the stand next to it, which I'd recommend. And honestly, personally, for me, the drinks in America are way too sweet. The flavor's there, but it's just way too sweet for me. Anyway, moving on to the fries. These fries were so crunchy, yummy. God, the secret is just frying stuff in beef fat, isn't it? Because this is like one of the best fries I've ever had. It was the crunchiness mainly, and also they give you the garlic dip to dip your fry in it, and it was just insane. Fried to perfection. Moving on to the wrap. And my expectations were already high, but let me tell you, this wrap exceeded my expectations. You can see here I even had to close my eyes to process what I just had, because this is one of those bites that you take that makes your whole life flash before your eyes. I thought of my childhood when I ate this. I can't even tell you why. Like I ate kebabs and wraps and stuff like this when I was a kid, but there was just something about this wrap that made me just like reminisce on my life. It was just so good. Like, I think the fact that the wrap was fried with everything else in it, the texture, it was crunchy, but it was also soft inside because of the sauce and how well the chicken was cooked. There was just so many flavors going on, but it wasn't too much. Like, the flavors complemented each other so perfectly, especially the chicken, the garlic sauce, the pomegranate sauce. It just made sense. And this guy, Yaz, who opened up this place, he just figured it out. He figured out the perfect shawarma wrap formula, and this is it. And for that, Miya Miya gets a 10. I rate this place a 10, and I would come back here first thing when I come back to LA, and I couldn't recommend it more. Our next spot for dinner was Laki Ramen. We actually came here last time we came to LA, and I had the best ramen I think I've ever had. And this time I ordered half-size karaage chicken and a spicy chicken by Tang ramen. Oh my god, I'm so not saying that right. And we also had chicken cutlet curry. The chicken karaage was really nice. It was tender, it was crispy. I love that they had a half-size portion, because then I can order a starter and have it all to myself rather than having to split the starter, which is great. And in terms of the ramen, this is something new that I tried, because last time I think I had Dan ramen. I think that's what it was called. And this time it was more of a spicy traditional ramen. And I'm not gonna lie, I love spicy food, but this was too much spice flavor. It just felt like ramen with a spicy powder on top of it, and it was overpowering. And so this part of it was very disappointing, and it was still very nice. It was flavorful, the chicken was tender. I also added tofu into it. The noodles were perfectly cooked, the broth was warm and comforting, yada yada yada, but the flavor of the spice was a bit too much, so I probably wouldn't order this again. And overall, I would give this place I'm gonna say 7 out of 10, because the last time that I had the noodles, that was like a 9 out of 10, but the fact that it's not as consistent, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. However, with that being said, I would still recommend this place, and I will be going back to have the noodles I had in the first place. It's dinner time and we are getting Thai food, and we went to this place last time we were in LA, and it's like the best Thai food I've had outside of Thailand, let's say that. It's only like 3 p.m, but we went to the gym today, so we're extra hungry. This is an early dinner, and I'm excited to show you what we're gonna get. You know, I really appreciate a food place that has a menu with pictures. It makes it so much easier to choose. Porto is a place that we've been to before, and it's definitely one of my favorites. The coconuts here are so fresh. They taste like coconut butter in like the best way. It's just sweet, it's creamy. It's exactly what coconut water is supposed to taste like. So if you ever have had coconut water and it tastes like a sewer, it's because you haven't had the right coconut water. On the side, I also ordered pad thai noodles with tofu, and they actually deep fry the tofu, so it's like nice and chewy but soft on the inside, and it's so yum. And also we got the red curry with chicken. So these pad thai noodles are the closest thing I've had since I've been out of Thailand. And so that's very exciting for me, because I feel like it's very hard to find good Thai food or authentic tasting Thai food. Everyone that works at this restaurant is Thai. Everyone is so lovely. These noodles were super soft and well seasoned and moist. And it's also the perfect portion. Like, this was so filling. With the red curry, I didn't actually order that, but I did try it. and it was really, really good. It was very well seasoned, it was flavorful, perfect portion. I would just really, really recommend this place, and I would actually give it a 8.5 out of 10. Next up for dinner was another Thai food place called Pink Pepper. This place is specifically famous for their cow soy, which is a dish that's noodles with noodle soup, I believe, and then you like have a meat with it. We also had some roti on the side, which I know isn't your traditional Thai dish, but a little roti never hurt nobody. Onto the main dish of the show. I chose fried chicken as my meat of the dish. You can see there's like this like bowl of noodles on top, and I think that's for when you want more and they pour more water into your soup and then you drink that with it, I believe. I don't know, I put it on the side. I didn't eat it because this dish was actually very, very filling. The chicken was very nicely cooked because it was crunchy but also soft on the inside, and it did complement the... I need to Google what this actually is. It did complement the cow soy very well. It was a lot of flavors all at once. Like every single thing in this dish is so flavorful that it's almost overwhelming after a while. It's like too many flavors. However, I did enjoy this dish. It was very filling and it's not something I've ever eaten before. And so for that, I would give this place a 7 out of 10. I can't speak for the other Thai dishes, so I'd love to come back and try their more traditional Thai dishes. However, for now, it was good enough for me. With Korean food being one of my favorite cuisines, we obviously had to go to a Korean restaurant whilst we were here. And we went to this place and they had a full-on picture menu. However, this menu was quite limited. There wasn't every single Korean dish on there that you would want. However, this was enough for us for now. You get served 5 free dishes, which are all fermented vegetables. Kimchi was my favorite. For my main dish, I ordered a tofu bibimbap and a kimchi pancake. The bibimbap was served in a hot pot, and this was perfect because then the rice gets crispy on the bottom. All the ingredients in this bibimbap were really fresh. The rice was perfectly cooked. It was fluffy and sticky, and it mixed together with the vegetables very, very well. Only thing is, it takes forever for this to cool down, so it took me ages to actually get to eating it. But once I did, it was very good. It was your standard bibimbap. However, the star of the show really was the kimchi pancake. The kimchi pancake was so well fried, and the mix that they use is perfect. It's so soft and flavorsome, and it's the right amount of thickness. I think sometimes kimchi pancakes are too thin or too thick, but this was perfect in between. We also ordered some Korean fried chicken, which came in little bowls, so it's super easy to eat, and that was yummy. And so this place for me gets a 8 out of 10. Upon exploring Arts District, we found Cafe Dulce, and this place is supposed to have really good matcha, so that's what I came here to try. I ended up getting the blueberry matcha and the iced matcha, but really the iced matcha was star of the show. The blueberry one was just too sweet and the syrup was just too artificial, but the actual matcha that they use is super smooth. This matcha had no bitter aftertaste. It was super smooth, super tasty. The oat milk that they have just pairs over it perfectly, and I would love to come back here to try the matcha once again. In fact, I love the matcha so much, I came back for the coffee. However, the coffee was a little bit of a different story. We got the classic latte with
oat milk. I was very tempted to get, they have a Vietnamese coffee. However, it's just condensed milk with ice and water, and I'm just like, I have trust issues with condensed milk, so I just decided not to risk it today. It tastes a little bit burnt. It's giving burnt. It's not very good.
Olive and James. It was good overall. That's my overall rating. But just to get into the details, I had a iced blue coconut matcha, and it cost around $10 with the 20% tip. So it is like slightly above average, and it's not the biggest matcha. But basically, the blue coconut matcha, it's a matcha with coconut milk, and on top it's coconut creamer with a little bit of spirulina on top, which is what makes it blue. And okay, so it was good, it was smooth. Let's talk about the pros and cons. The pros, it was very smooth. The matcha taste was okay. It wasn't like gritty. And I love coconut, so it's nice that they had that option. But the cons, it did have a little bit of a bitter aftertaste. And so I wouldn't actually qualify as the best matcha I've ever had. And I don't think I would go again, but I would go back to try the coffees that they had, because they did have coffees that sounded really good, like a tiramisu latte. And other types of lattes. But yeah, overall I would give it like a 6 out of 10.
Inside of the Grove in LA, you'll find the farmers market. The farmers market has so many different food options, and this is a great place to go if you want to try something new. My favorite stand here is the salad bar. It only has 3.3 stars on Google, but I don't know what these people are talking about. They have one of the best smoothies I've ever had, and that is the Mango Delight. This is so fresh and yummy. They use fresh ingredients, and they use, I'm pretty sure it's frozen fruit, so it's extra creamy, and the taste profile of these fruits combined is insane. And I would love to go back there every day to try a different smoothie every day, and I would rate it a 10.